Are you still writing your sales call prep from scratch every time? Stop. You are doing work that AI can help you by building a Claude skill. I built a skill for a client and she went from 2 hours to 15 minutes of presentation before her closing calls. And today, I am going to build the same thing live from the beginning to the end so you can just copy it. Quick word on what a skill is. It's just your methods written down once in a form Claude keeps. Think of it as explaining your family recipe out loud every single time your chef cooks versus writing down the recipe on a card and giving it to the chef. Which one is easier? So that's a skill. You are writing down a method you already run in your head. So back to your prep sales call. If you can explain how you prep a sales call to a new assistant step by step, that explanation is the method we will give Claude so it can build the skill. Every skill has the same 4 parts: the name, so you can call it, the trigger, the moment the skill fires, the steps, your method in order, and of course, an example of what a good result look like. So, name, trigger, steps, and example. Fill those 4 and you have a skills. Now, watch me do it for a sales call. First step, you open Claude right here, and then on your keyboard, you press the / button. Once you press it, you have right here skill creator, which, as you can read, create new skill, modify and improve existing skill. It's a function that is already in Claude that you can use. So when I click on that, we have / skill creator. And now I will paste my own prompt, which is the following. I paste my prompt and I say, create a skill called call prep closer. The trigger, I have it right here. Use this whenever I give you a prospect information before a sales call. I intend to close in the role you are my sales strategist using the closer method by Alex Ormozy, because of course, Alex Ormozy, he's a goat and that's his method. So we need to give him credit. And you write in plain English. Now, I'm going to add the steps of how I actually want the skill to react. So right here, you can see the step structure the call prep in the 6 closer phases because again, it's a framework. So C for clarify, L for label, O for overview, S for cell division, E for explain, and R for reinforce. Then I'm going to ask the skill to ask me some questions before giving me the answer because of course, I definitely don't want to be working and the skill is going to provide me a full document when I don't have the specific answer. So right here, I'm going to paste a new prompt and say, before you generate the document, stop and give me a short read in the chat first. I don't want to waste my token. I really want to be careful. So the skill is going to provide me with some information, a 3-line profile of the prospect, what's blocking them, why they failed the offer, and any red flag. Okay. Then, because we are dealing with the human, sometimes I like to be a little bit more specific in the E version, which is this one, the explain to pitch the offer. So what I'm going to ask, I am going to ask the tool to handle the objection. So I'm going to copy and paste right here another prompt where I say for the E phase, prepare at least 5 objections built from this prospect real profile. It is providing me the objection, the response 1 and the response 2, and the follow-up. And I added some boundaries, never invent data. And then I'm going to provide a good example, right? Because we want a good example. We want what goods look like. So here is exactly, as you can see, here is exactly what a finished call plan should look like. Filled in for a prospect named Jordan. So you have Jordan Reyes. The meeting is on July 22nd. This is the background about Jordan. To clarify 2 questions. So you see, I've given the tool an example of what we have, of what I have as a good example. So now all of that, I am just going to press this button and I send it. And then Claude is going to build the skill for me. As you can see right here, thinking about building a sales, I'll build the skill using the skill creator. Let me start by reading its guidance. So Claude is working right now on the skill. So right here, you can see as Claude is currently working, it's doing a quick self-test. The most important behavior, so it's doing a test. It read Marcus Bell. So it's providing an example. And then it's asking me a question. That's the skill working as specified. The skill field is ready before I package it to call. So it's asking me a question. Output is a markdown, not a docx. The stage 1 read is chat only. The plan is a file. Want me to package it as it is or tweak either? I prefer Claude to package it as it is because, again, it's a demo. You already have the option. I prefer you package it as it is. And then I press send. Claude will work to finish the skill. Et voilà. Et voilà, voilà, voilà. You can see right here, you now have the skill MD right here. Prepare a one-page sales call using Alex or Moses. So you have the full skill that is created right here. You have the gold standard example. You have everything. The only thing you have to do really is to just now click on save skill right here. And the skill is going to get saved into your machine, into your Claude. And then the next time you actually go on a call, we are going to do an example right now. You press / and what do we have here? Call prep closer. Call prep closer. You have it right here. And then I'm going to use an example. So this is the example I'm going to use right now. So you can see a prospect prep the call Jordan. And then I'll press enter. And then it's going to build me a sales script based on Jordan information. Right. And you have the answer, the read Jordan. This is his profile, the block, what they already tried, the offer, one angle, the red flag. And I'll say go. It's going to build me the full 1-page call plan right now. As you can see right here, the call is getting built. Okay. That's it. That's it. We have the call plan for Jordan. And as a salesperson, as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, we have it. So when we go into the conversation with Jordan, what we are going to do is very simple. We have some information about Jordan right here. So we are going to ask him the first 2 questions. Walk me through how you are finding your clients right now. When you say you keep putting it off, what usually gets in the way? So you don't have to think too much. You have a script. And when you get into your call, you can do it. And mind you, if you are a fast typer, you can even do it live on the call. But honestly, I definitely do not encourage you to do that. So if you remember one thing from this video is the following. You open Claude, you press the /, you have skill creator, and then you ask Claude to build you a skill about one of your recurring tasks. I added the prompt and the questions to help you build a skill in the video description. Grab it. And finally, if you want help knowing how AI can improve your business process, check the description below and do the free 2-minute AI audit. It is going to help you increase your revenue. It's Emil Gio. Go build something.